pass to Morning. Over Camby. Body the cold-blooded buzzer beater.
Clutch, much in the clutch. How about that? Yeah. The congruence and the buzzer beat. These teams will be back for another battle.
Oh yeah, folks, it is that kind of playoffs, 2004 playoffs, the 40-year sim Iron Media sports game where we got Lakers, Nuggets, LeBron versus Kobe. We got the Blazers, the Rockets, Clippers, Jazz, Grizzlies, Wolves, Hawks, Bucks, Magic, Pistons, Sixers, Heat, and the Celtics versus Reggie Miller and the Cavaliers. And we're going to be seeing round 2 highlights in this episode as well. So let's get right into it. Simcasting some games, checking out highlights of some games. Let's do it all. It's a 51-minute episode. Get some popcorn. I don't know whatever you like to snack on. Let's get right into it. Corey Maggette is going to get us a 3-pointer for the Heat. 81-74. 7 minutes left to go. Game 1. Sixers, Heat. And we got a 2-pointer there. Alonzo Mourning with a bucket for the Heat. Back to a 7-point game. Marcus Camby of the Sixers passing it to Big Dog Robinson at the wing. He's going to pull it for the jumper and sink it. It's a 5-point game. Sixers ball. 6 minutes left to go. And how about Glenn Robinson once again with a long 2. Alonzo Mourning is going to miss a shot there. It's a 3-point game, and the Sixers have a chance to tie the game with this possession. Glenn Robinson to Sean Kemp, former Sonic, now on the Sixers. And how about Eddie Jones with the layup? It's 83-82. Rodney Rogers to Corey Maggette with the long 2 for the Heat. Back to a 3-point game. Big Dog Robinson to Nick Van Exel for 3. Tying the game at 85. 4.5 left to go. Alonzo Mourning receiving the pass in the post. Guarded by Camby. Makes the basket anyway. He regained the lead. Nick Van Exel with the jumper. And it's back to a tie game. Alonzo Mourning missing. Camby with the rebound. Van Exel handling the ball. He is going to drive through the lane and make the layup. 3.5 left to go in this game. Alonzo Mourning to Corey Maggette. He's going to pull it for the jumper. Miss, but Alonzo Mourning's there for the putback. It's tied. 3 minutes left. Big Dog Robinson with the dunk to make it 91-89 Sixers. Alonzo Mourning missing. Then missing again. Sean Kemp with the rebound. Sixers with the ball, with a chance to pile on, add more to this lead. Van Exel does just that. Now it's 93-89. The tides have turned. Can the Heat strike back? Kendall Gill missing the runner. But we got a put back there. I think that was Gary Payton. 93-91, I should say. Sean Kemp with the rebound and the basket for the Sixers. It's a 4-point lead for Philly. Alonzo Mourning. He is going to miss that jumper. And the Sixers feels like they're pulling away now. Van Exel to Eddie Jones for the dunk. And the final score is 99-91. It was a close one. The Heat looked like they had him, and then they lost him. 27 for Glenn Robinson, 15 for Gary Payton and Corey Maggette and Alonzo Mourning. They all had 15 apiece. But, yeah, the Sixers took care of business at home, game 1. And we will see if they can, we'll see how that series goes. We'll check back on it later. Magic Pistons. Do we check out this game? We don't. I don't think we do, actually. The Magic are going to beat the Pistons 106-91. But we will check out Clippers Jazz. Jazz in the playoffs first time since 1995. Let's see how they fare against this Clippers team. Got a missed shot there and a made basket by Chris Webber after getting the rebound. 97-95, just under 7 minutes left to go. Penny Hardaway Passing to Vladi to Stojakovic. That shot was short. Jazz with the ball. ISO Joe to Kenyon Martin for the dunk. Tie game at 97. Penny Hardaway to the wrong man. And now we have a layup. I think that was Rafer Alston. Tie game at 99. How about a missed shot by the Clippers? The Jazz once again on the run. They're a young, hungry team. And Gugliotta is going to make that basket to put them ahead. Pull them ahead of this Clippers team. They were in the finals last year. This Jazz team is really taking it to them. Tayshaun Prince misses, though. Divac with the rebound. The Clippers. Penny Hardaway. He'll make this layup. Tie game at 101. How about a missed jumper? Divac, another miss. Tayshaun Prince with the rebound. And here is Joe Johnson with the slam dunk. Now it's tied at 103. We got a missed three-point attempt. Chris Webber with the rebound. And now the Clippers. Let's see if they can fire back. Penny Hardaway dribbling, passing it out to Larry Hughes from downtown. 108, 103 now is the score. 54 seconds left to go. We got Rafer Alston handling the ball for the Jazz. Got Drew Gooden out there, too. Interesting cast of characters out there. Tayshaun Prince with a 3. 2-point game. Can the Clippers ice this game? They've been here before. Larry Hughes, there he is. There's the experience of the Clippers. 113-106. They've been here before. They're not afraid of this Jazz team, and they take them down in Game 1. Blazers-Rockets. Can we check out Blazers-Rockets Game 1? It's looking like a no. Be fun to see it at some point. 111-91 is the score. I think we do jump in at some point later in the series, but not that game. Celtics Cavaliers. The Cavaliers surprised us when they managed to make the playoffs despite not having Scottie Pippen anymore. But they're going to lose to the Celtics 105-78. That's a tough matchup for them. Bucks, Hawks, meanwhile, should be a good matchup, right? Dirk, Manu Ginobili, Jason Terry versus Allen Iverson and Tim Duncan. But 105-93 is the final score there. But that's interesting. That's an interesting 1-8 matchup though. Timberwolves, Grizzlies. Let's see this one. This could be a fun one. Vince Carter and the Grizzlies. Stephon Marbury and the Wolves. Looks like the Grizzlies really kick some butt. 128 or 126-84. How about LeBron versus Kobe and Shaq? Let's do this. Tie game at 72. Speaking of interesting 1-8 matchups, Kobe missing the corner 3. Shaq with the put back. Tim Hardaway to Matt Hartbring to LeBron James. Long 2. Looking good. 74-74. LeBron over Jason Hart. Makes the basket. Now a steal. The Nuggets. Tim Hardaway with a botched alley-oop. Can't have a 40-year-old sim video without a botched alley-oop. Now Jason Hart to Kobe Bryant for the dunk. Tie game at 76. Kobe missing. Jared Jeffries with the rebound. Now here is a LeBron James basket to put the Nuggets ahead. 78-76. Shaq to Kobe. Shot clock winding down. Donald Foyle. No, that's not your shot, bro. 78-76. Still 2 minutes left to go in the game. LeBron James passing it to Tim Hardaway. Back to James. That's not a botched alley-oop. 4-point game. Kobe Bryant. He's going to drive. He's going to make this floater. It's 80-78 now. Jason Hart to Kobe to Shaq for the slam dunk. The alley-oop. LeBron, meanwhile, making a basket on the other end. At the other end. Whatever. 83-80. 120 left to go now. Jason Hart to Kobe with the turnaround jumper. It's a 1-point game now. Foyle to Hart. to Brian Russell for 3. And it's an 85-83 game. The Lakers regain the lead. Jason Hart for 3. That's no good. LeBron James with the rebound. Look at him go with the dunk over Jason Hart. He posterizes him. I can't be too loud. There's people sleeping in my apartment. Kobe Bryant with the dunk. I really can't. Stop it, guys. I can't. I don't want to wake anybody up. What are you doing to me? LeBron James maybe taking the final shot here, or could we be going to overtime? Big Country Reeves with the screen. And LeBron! No! We are going to overtime as I struggle to not speak too loud as to not wake up anybody in my humble abode. Kobe Bryant with the missed dunk. Shaq, though, helps him out there with a rebound and basket. LeBron gets the ball taken from him. Someone stole his cookies. Now Jason Hart to Shaq for the reverse jam. 91-87. I've seen the Lakers do this with some, whenever we get overtime with the Lakers, they seem to get their act together and pull away. Let's see if LeBron has different plans. He won't make that basket. Remember, this is rookie LeBron. He doesn't quite have it all together yet, So, but it's still, still cool. He made the playoffs with the Nuggets, though. Kobe handling the ball now. Double teamed. Miss. Shaq with the putback. 93-87 is the score. How about Steve Francis? First time saying his name. What the hell? LeBron gets the rebound, though. Also misses. And it feels like the Nuggets have run out of breath. They don't quite have the energy to keep up with this Lakers team. Shaq versus Big Country. Shaq will miss and slammed the dunk. He was just messing around the whole time. Final score 194. 41 for Shaq, 35 for LeBron. And sirens. I really have to move. I have to move out of this area that I live in. Son of a bitch. Anyway, there's LeBron. I feel like I've used LeBron's image a lot this season. But you know what? I should probably use it again. I mean, come on. I'm not stupid. LeBron gets the clicks. Let's face it. Marcus Camby with the 3. Was that Marcus Camby? What the fuck? I mean, what the heck? PG-13. Let's keep it PG-13. Glenn Robinson with the miss. Alonzo Mourning with the rebound. 90-88. It's game 2, folks. Game 2 in Philly. And we got Corey Maggette with the basket there. 92-88, I think is the score now. Let's check out a replay of Corey Maggette looking nice. Corey Maggette really breaking out, becoming a big, the leading scorer for the Heat. Meanwhile, Glenn Robinson is going to make a 3, make it 92-91. Gary Payton dribbling, 32 seconds left. Alonzo Mourning missing the basket there. And now here come the 76ers with 21 seconds left. Glenn Big Dog Robinson. He will miss. Get blocked, I should say. Alonzo Mourning with the block. Now let's see if the Heat can put this game away. Tie the series. There's an intentional foul. Gary Payton made the first free throw. Makes the second one. The Sixers still have a chance. No, they don't. I was just kidding. Steal by Kendall Gill. We'll wrap this up. 96-91. 26 for Corey Maggette. And we are moving on, folks. We got to keep moving on to Pistons Magic. Yeah, come on, let's see. I want to see T-Mac. I want to see Grant Hill. I want to see Kevin Garnett. I'm not going to be able to see any of those things because the Pistons are going to blow out the Magic. Son of a bitch. 40 for Latrell Sprewell, though, to tie a series. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Yeah. We have a chance. Let's not give up on that series. We might be able to see some games from that series still. Clippers Jazz. Looking like a Clippers win. They look like they're cruising to a victory there. Yeah, 101-77 is the final score there. Clippers are up 2-0. Let's check out Houston, Portland. Damon Stoudemire of the Portland Trailblazers passing it to Rasheed Wallace. Now to Sharif Abdurrahim for the jumper. Nice passing. Gotta love it. How about Stoudemire again? Same play. Let's do the same thing. Rasheed. Okay, we are doing the same thing. No way. Okay, this time we got to pass to Rick Hamilton. Okay, and he's gonna make a jumper. All right, so they got a nice little, I don't know, thing going on here. Brevin Knight, meanwhile, to Elton Brand in the post. He's gonna make that shot for Houston, but it's a 5-point game with 43 seconds left, and we got Abdurrahim throwing it to God knows who, and the Rockets do have a chance here to make it a one-possession game, depending on how they do this. Elton Brand misses. Intentional foul. Nope. Did not work out for the Rockets. 97-88 is the final score. Blazers win. Checking out Cleveland versus Boston. Terrell Brandon with a missed jumper. Rebound. Ray Allen. Celtics going the other way. And Ray Allen's going to pass it to Lamar Odom for the dunk, making it 102-97. Terrell Brandon to Chris Mills for 3. That's no good. Tyrone Hill to Dale Davis for the basket. 102-99. Jamal Tinsley with the miss. Tyrone Hill with the rebound. Now here's Terrell Brandon getting the screen. Missing the shot. Brian Grant with the rebound. 102-99. The Celtics can put this game away right here, right now. Jamal Tinsley's guarded by Brandon right now. And he's going to pass to Paul Pierce. Some nice defense. Until it wasn't. With that basket by Pierce. And this game is over. 104-99 is the final score. 31 for Ray Allen. 31 for Terrell Brandon, who had 17 assists, too. God damn. God damn. Hawks, Bucks. This will be a fun one. If we can see some Hawks, Bucks. Let's see if they'll allow us that opportunity. Not this time. 116-91. The Hawks are up 2-0. They are a dangerous team. We know that. They're the defending champs. Grizzlies, Wolves. Tie game for a little while there. Grizzlies pulling away, perhaps? Yes, they are. 99-86, the final score there. So the Grizzlies have a 2-0 lead against the Wolves. Going back to L.A., Nuggets versus L.A. And wow, look at the Nuggets. Look at the Nuggets. Really putting it to the Lakers in Game 2. 116-106. LeBron James with 36 points. It would have been fun to watch, but it wasn't jump-worthy. It wasn't close enough. So, but imagine watching it on TV, though, in 2004. Would have been fun. Sixers, Heat, 118-98 is final score there. Sixers win. They have a 2-1 series lead. Checking out Magic Pistons. Come on, give us some Magic. Give us some T-Mac and Kevin Garnett. Could you please? Let's see if the 2K gods will answer our call. Nah, it's not close enough. Pistons win 90-85. We're also covering 2 rounds of playoffs here. So we kind of have to be a little bit more selective with our choices here. Clippers, Jazz. That's Clippers win, so they have a 3-0 series lead. And now the Rockets. Ooh, the Rockets are off to a big lead in this game versus the Blazers. And they will not look back. 105-100. Got a little bit close at the end, but not close enough to jump in. 2-1 series lead, though, still for the Blazers. Celtics, Cavaliers. Oof, man. The Celtics kicking butt, taking names. 115-78. 3-0 series lead there. Let's finally check out some Hawks. Bucks. Missed shot by Dirk. He gets the rebound, though. Foot on the line. Makes a shot. Making it a 2-point game. Now it's a tie game. Iverson making that basket over Dirk. Check out a replay of him making this shot. Very nice. 81-79. Manu Ginobili will make this basket, tying the game back up. Chauncey Billups will sink this three. Rattles in. 84-81. How about Billups again with the floater this time? Making it a 5-point game. Tim Duncan posting up Manu. That's kind of funny. He makes the basket. 90-81. Boykins is out there. I don't know why. But the ball ends up in the Hawks' possession. Iverson dribbling, passing it to Isaac Austin, to Bruce Bowen, to Tim Duncan. Duncan with the basket. And this game is over. 94-87. 25 for Manu, 25 for Billups. Didn't really see much from Billups, but he had 25 points. That's pretty cool. And the Hawks win. I think they're up 3-0. Meanwhile, we got Wolves, Grizzlies. The Wolves could go down 0-3 here. We got a missed shot there. We got Jason Williams now with the ball. He's going to throw up a prayer, miss. We got an intentional foul. And some free throws coming up for Sean Bradley. Let's see if he can make these. Or this one, I should say. He does make that one. 96-92. We got a steal. And the Wolves will come away with a victory here. 98-97 is the final score. Nuggets-Lakers. Nuggets-Lakers, Game 3. The Nuggets tie the series up after a commanding win in Game 2. But the Lakers come roaring back. 107-81 is the final score there. Lakers up 2-1 versus Denver. Let's go back to Sixers Heat, shall we? Got a made basket there by Marcus Camby. And now Lonzo Mourning with the dunk, making it a 2-point game. 4-point game now with over 3 minutes left to go. A miss there by Gary Payton. And the Sixers with the ball. How about Marcus Camby with the dunk there? 194. Payton to the wrong man. The Sixers. Nick Van Exel. Guarded by Payton. And Nick Van Exel is going to miss that shot. But got a made basket there by Big Dog Robinson. And this game is over just like that, I think. Yep, 103-101. Got a little close there, but I think we both know the Sixers were never going to lose that game once we got to that point. Pistons, Magic in the meantime. Meanwhile, I don't know. Pistons win. Come on, let us see that game. Let us see that series. They're not letting us see that series. Those games aren't close enough. Meanwhile, Clippers, Jazz. I don't think we'll jump into this. They're up 3-0, but let's just see the results. Here, can the Jazz save themselves the embarrassment of getting swept? No, they can't. Man, they just could not handle the Clippers. God damn. So the Clippers are in round 2 now. Let's check out Blazers, Rockets. Got a made shot there by Rip Hamilton. Gotta love this Rockets court. It's got a modern feel to it. Glenn Rice missing the shot there. Elton Brand with the basket to tie game at 87. Now it's 89-87. 36 seconds left to go. Sharif Abdur-Rahim with the missed 3-point attempt. Rebound, Ben Wallace. Brevin Knight now with the pass to Ben Wallace. The alley-oop. 89-89 is the score now. 19 seconds left to go. Rip Hamilton, is he going to take the final shot? Is that the plan? He sure is going to take his sweet time to make a decision. Rip Hamilton, shot clock winding down. Passing it to Sharif Abdur-Rahim for 3. Oh, we're going to overtime. Oh, yeah, come on. You know it. I know it. The American people know it. Tie game at 89. Let's do it. Overtime. Birdman to Stoudemire for 3 to kick things off. 92-89. Damon Stoudemire getting the screen. Making another shot. Stoudemire starting to come alive. But Stoudemire again, this time to Abdur-Rahim. He is going to bully his way to the basket. 96-93 now is the score. Elton Brand against Birdman. Heavily contested, but Brand still makes a shot. 96-95 steal. Rashid with the steal. And how about a dunk by Abdurrahim, making it 98-95. Back to a 1-point game. Portland. Let's see what they do here. 41 seconds left to go. Hamilton to Abdurrahim for 3. No good, but Birdman with the tip-in, making it 100-97. Brevin Knight to Elton Brand. Back to a 1-point game. Oh, now it's a 3-point game because of some free throws. And Elton Brand's going to make it back to a 1-point game. I feel like I'm repeating myself. 104-101. How about a 3-pointer to tie it? No! Glenn Rice couldn't quite do it. The one-time 3-point contest champion just could not make that 3. 106-101 is the final score. Blazers with the 3-1 lead. Now let's see if the Celtics are going to sweep the Cavaliers. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it, folks. Yep, the Cavaliers are done. Sayonara. But the Celtics are now in round 2. How about the Hawks? Are they going to sweep the Bucks? Yeah, it looks like it. This is looking pretty brutal. 112-105. Not the worst, not the most embarrassing loss, but still they got swept at home. You know, it's just not a good feeling to get swept. No one likes getting swept. Meanwhile, the Wolves, they were down 0-2, and Stephon Marbury is going to make that layup. 86-85. The series now is the Grizzlies have 2 wins. The Wolves have 1 win. And now we got a steal by Marbury. The pass to Jermaine O'Neal. And now it's 88. Now it's 90-85, actually. 3.5 minutes left to go. And we got not Shane Battier. Vince Carter to Theo Ratliff. I had flashback. Wasn't Shane Battier on the Grizzlies at one point in real life? I think he was. Or I could be way off. But for some reason my brain just went there. Stephon Marbury to Jermaine O'Neal to Ron Artest for a big-time 3. 93-87. The Wolves are waking up. How about another steal? On the other hand, the Grizzlies are choking it pretty hard right now. Sean Bradley with a made basket. And the Wolves go on a run to win this game 101-87. It's a tie series now. Very interesting. Meanwhile, Lakers Nuggets game 4. The Nuggets they looked like they were doing good for a while there, but the Lakers are pulling away. 100-88 is the final score there. Shaq with 40 points. 3-1 series lead for LA. How about Heat Sixers? Gary Payton with a 3 to start things off. 84-81, 2 minutes left to go. Van Exel with the 3, tying the game. Now it's less than 1 minute left, and Big Dog Robinson with the missed shot. Got a rebound. Heat. Corey Maggette driving. Ball ends up in Mourning's hands, and he makes that shot there. 86-84. Inbounds pass to Eddie Jones. Big Dog Robinson nearly loses the ball, but passes to Eddie Jones for the dunk. 86-86 now is the score. Gary Payton handling the ball. Passing it to Mourning, who misses. Rebounds, then makes that basket. 88-86. Glenn Robinson gets the screen. Misses, but Sean Kemp's right there for the putback. Now there's 8 seconds left. Gary Payton, what's he going to do? He's going to pass to Alonzo Mourning, who's going to miss that shot. And we are headed to overtime, 90-88 already. Sean Kemp, double teamed, makes the shot, tying the game at 90. Big Dog Robinson gets blocked by Mourning. Kendall Gill to Corey Maggette for the slam dunk. 92-90. Big Dog Robinson to the wrong man. The glove steals the ball. Pass it to Corey Maggette for three. Yes! 95-90. Marcus Camby handling the ball, passing it to Big Dog Robinson. Sorry. He makes a shot. I need a drink of water, but I'm going to keep going. Big Dog Robinson again with a jumper. He's helping the Sixers claw back right into it. Gary Payton to Morning for the jam. 99-94. Payton misses. Eddie Jones with the rebound. The Sixers, they got to act fast. They do. Sean Kemp with the alley-oop. 99-96. Missed shot. Heat. Big Dog Robinson to Eddie Jones. He makes the basket and draws the foul. Now it's tied at 99. And let's let the announcers take it away for the remaining 8 seconds.
The pass to Morning. Over Camby. Body the cold-blooded buzzer beater.
Clutch, much in the clutch. Woo-hoo! How about that? Yeah! The heroics at the buzzer means these teams will be back for another battle.
What makes that great, it was the same shot that he missed at the end of regulation, but he makes it that time. Heat win, 101-99, 28-14 for Gary Payton. And let's get this nice shot here. This is looking like the cover of this video, the thumbnail of this video. Just a nice shot of Eddie Jones and Corey Maggette. I kind of prefer that. It just looks cool, you know. Finally, checking out some Magic and Pistons. We got a miss there. Brent Barry with the rebound for the Pistons. 42 seconds left to go. Passing it to Kevin Garnett. And now Garnett with the missed basket. Rebound. Garnett to Baron Davis. Back to KG. For the made jumper. 104-99. Grant Hill. Guarded by Brent Barry. He's going to pass it to Tracy McGrady, who misses the shot. Rebound and intentional foul, and that'll do it. 106-99. I'm sorry. I wish we would have seen more from this series, but at least we got to see a little bit of it. Pistons move on. Pistons move around to round 2. They're going to face the Hawks. That's going to be an awesome series. Meanwhile, the Rockets beat the Blazers 116-84. That's a 3-2 series. How about Wolves Grizzlies? The Wolves were down 0-2 in this series. They are the 7th seed. And they will maybe go up 3-2. 3 wins in a row for the Wolves. Marbury is carrying the team on his back. Meanwhile, Nuggets Lakers, you thought the Nuggets were dead? Huh? Is that what you thought? Because they are not dead? Yeah. 102-99 is the final score there. So that's a 3-2 series lead for the Lakers. The Nuggets prevent themselves from getting eliminated. Back to Sixers. Heat. 95-94. Corey Maggette with the ball. We're in Miami for this game. And Maggette with the nice layup there to make it a 3-point game. 99-96. Gary Payton with the basket. It's a 5-point game. How about Maggette in the post? Fakes out Nick Van Exel, but misses the shot. Finally makes the basket, though. Make it a 7-point game. The Heat are climbing back into the series. You gotta love it. 20-10 for Glenn Robinson. I think this is a 3-3 series tie, is it not? I think it is. I couldn't see it fast enough. How about Blazers Rockets? Are we jumping in again? I'm running out of breath, man. Okay, Blazers win. They beat the Rockets 122-102. They're going to move on to round 2. And yeah, the Sixers Heat, that's going to go to a game 7, which is pretty damn cool. Meanwhile, the Wolves, what has happened to the Grizzlies? The Wolves will beat the Grizzlies to move on to round 2. How about that? How about that, man? The Wolves take down the Grizzlies, and they're going to be facing the Clippers in round 2, the 7 seed Wolves. Been a while since we've seen a 2 seed go down. We saw a 1 seed go down, what was it, last season? But now a 2 seed goes down this season. Pretty crazy. LeBron James making a basket there, trying to prevent himself from getting eliminated his rookie season in the playoffs. Kobe with the dunk there, 92-89. Steve Smith with a missed shot there. Foyle with the rebound. And the Lakers, Jason Hart with the basket. Now it's a 3-point game. Kobe dribbling at the wing. Missing, but Shaq with the putback dunk. 96-91. Just over a minute left to go. LeBron to Vin Baker with the miss. And the Lakers, feels like they're going to pull away. Let's see. Kobe Bryant with the pass to Shaq for the alley-oop. And, yeah, this is over. 35-14. But you know what? The Nuggets showed heart. You know, you got to give them credit. LeBron had some good games in that series. And, hey, he's a rookie. So he'll be back. Sixers, Heat, meanwhile, not a jump-worthy game, but what a series this was. What a freaking series. Holy cow. 111-89 was a score there. The Sixers are going to face the Celtics in round 2. You got the Hawks, Pistons. You got Lakers, Blazers. You got Clippers, Wolves. You got bangers all over the place in round 2. Unfortunately, a lot of these games weren't jump-worthy, which is why I tacked it on to the end of this video. I'm also trying to get through these seasons a little faster, but there really wasn't much footage from round 2 to show you. So let's see what happens. Clippers, Wolves. Are the Wolves maybe a little bit outmatched versus the Clippers? At least in game 1 it seems that way. 114-92 is the score there. How about Boston versus Philly? Philly off to a great start, but the Celtics have come back, and it looks like the Celtics will win to take a 1-0 series lead there. 100-88 is final score there. How about Lakers, Blazers? Simcasting this. And the Lakers have the lead and will not let go, maybe. Let's jump in, though. Let's jump in. We should jump in. I don't jump in. I could have jumped into that game. Oh, wait, I will. I will. How about that? I actually will. Let's see. The game-winning shot? No, we're going overtime. Let's do it. Tie game at 100. Kobe Bryant making the jumper there for the Lakers. 102-100 now is the score. I feel the need for Rashid to make a basket there. Tie game at 102. Now we got Brian Russell making the basket over Damon Stoudemire. 2-point game. Kobe with the made basket and drawing the foul. 107-102. Rashid to Sharif Abdurrahim. He's going to make a basket there to make it a 3-point game. Damon Stoudemire with the baseline jumper. No good. Shaq with the rebound. Kobe passing it to Brian Russell to Jason Hart for 3. That's good. To 110-104 game. 110-106 now, actually. Less than a minute left to go. Shaq to Kobe. Dribbles out from behind the 3-point line. Misses, but Shaq is there for the dunk. And this game might be toast. Let's see. 112-106. And what the? Wait, what? What? Blazers came back and won? What the hell? Okay. Well, moving on. Okay, 2K. Whatever you say. Hawks, Pistons. Let's see if we can jump into this one. This is looking like The Hawks will win. They barely won, actually. Again, we had some shenanigans at the very, very end of that game. What the hell's going on here? But the Hawks did win that one. Clippers, Wolves. The Wolves are fighting back. And they actually might take this game. The Wolves. Let's see if this holds true. Yeah, it looks like the Wolves will win this game. They're going to tie the series 1 apiece, 113, 107, 33 and 14 for Marbury. Marbury is crushing it these playoffs. He's averaging 33 points a game for these playoffs. Almost 60% from the field. You got to be kidding me. Damn. He is crushing it. Who knew? Celtics, Sixers. Meanwhile, Celtics will... Well, we never know. We never know. Let's see. Let's jump in. 50 seconds left to go. 99-97 is the score. Lamar Odom to Tinsley for 3. No good. Sixers with the rebound. We got Big Dog Robinson at the top of the key. And, Nick Van Exel for 3. No good. Lamar Odom with the rebound. Intentional foul. 103-99. Nick Van Exel misses the three-point attempt. This game's over. This game is toast. 105-99 is the final score there. Celtics beat the Sixers. 23 points for Glenn Robinson, though. It was a valiant effort, but it just wasn't enough. So that's a 2-0 series lead, actually, for the Celtics. Lakers, Blazers. Will we get more shenanigans here? It looks like the Lakers might hold on. This time, yes, they will. That's a 1-1 series tie now. 37 for Shaq, 33 for Rip Hamilton. Pistons, Hawks. How about it? Hawks with the lead. No longer, actually. The Pistons actually take the lead and don't look back. 101-92 is the score there. Tie series. Tied series everywhere except for Celtics, Sixers. Let's see what happens here. Game 3. Clippers, Wolves. This time around, it looks like the Clippers will win. 182. They have a 2-1 series lead now. 30 for Marbury. So let's go back to Celtics, Sixers. And back and forth early on. Can the Sixers prevent themselves from getting swept? The answer looks like yes. 2-1 series lead. Well, not, you don't want to go down 3-0. That's the main thing. You don't want to go down 3-0, and they prevent that. So that's good for them. Lakers, Blazers. This is looking like, well, Lakers have the lead now in the 4th. Getting a little bit close. Close enough? No. 112-104 is the score there. Kobe with 52 points. 29 for Shaq. 112-104 final score. 2-1 series lead for the Lakers there. Let's go back to Hawks Pistons. And back and forth affair. Is it going to be close in the 4th? 68-66. We have ourselves a rock fight in Detroit. Gotta love it. Iverson missing a shot there. Low scoring game. It's very 2004. KG with the dunk, though. Tying the game at 68. There's a minute and a half left, and it's only 68-68. Brent Berry missing the 3. Both teams can't make a shot. Latrell, though, does get a steal to make it 70-68. Allen Iverson, with 1:15 left to go, passing it to Tim Duncan for the basket there. 72-70 now is the score. Baron Davis at the top of the key. Gets the screen from Brad Miller. Passes it back to Brad Miller. Wide open, but he misses the shot. Hawks make it 74-70. Can the Pistons, do they have any magic here? Latrell Sprewell with the jumper, making it 74-72. 76-72. How about McIlvain for 3? No. Hawks will win this game 78-72 final score. 19 and 20 for Garnett, 28 and 17 for Tim Duncan. That's a 2-1 series lead for the Hawks. Clippers, Wolves. Clippers off to a big lead. Not looking back. 102-85. Final score there. Maybe the Wolves are running out of juice. Maybe Stephon Marbury is running out of gas. Celtics, Sixers. Can this series get interesting? Can the Sixers tie the series? Well, looking like a no. 111-98 is the final score there. 3-1 series lead for the Celtics. Checking out Lakers, Blazers. Blazers had the lead and lost it. It's back and forth. Well, not anymore. It was back and forth for a little while there. But ultimately, it looks like the Lakers will win. 89-84, the final score there. 3-1 series lead for the Lakers. Now let's check out Hawks, Pistons. Pistons had the lead and lost it. Hawks holding on to the lead, keeping the lead. 109-93 is the score there. The Hawks with a 3-1 series lead. Damn. Every series is 3-1. Come on. Clippers, Wolves. Like, I might have been able to jump into some of these games. I don't know. This one, definitely not. Clippers beat the Wolves 132-88. Clippers moving on to round 3, the conference finals. For the third season in a row, I think, right, Clippers? So that's pretty interesting. Celtics, Sixers, meanwhile. The Celtics looks like they're going to move on and beat the Sixers. 114-105 final score there. Celtics also going to the conference finals. And when's the last time they've been there, right? It's been since the 80s, late 80s, I think. Lakers, Blazers. Lakers returning to the conference finals. I don't think they made it last year, but the year before, definitely. So they are back. Lakers, Clippers, conference finals. That's going to be fun. So we have one more series left. Let's see if the Hawks can also win their series in 5 games. Looking, well, it was looking good for the Hawks. Wait. I think we finally have a jump, folks. Finally. This is definitely jump worthy. We have to jump into this for sure. So let's do it. 99-98. Let's see if the Pistons can stop themselves from being eliminated. We got a missed shot there. Brad Miller with the putback and the foul. Tie game at 101. 5 minutes left to go. Baron Davis with a basket. The Pistons pull ahead. Baron Davis once again, this time pulling up for 3. Makes it. And the Pistons have a 5-point lead. Allen Iverson calling for the ISO. Gets blocked by Brad Miller. And now Latrell Sprewell for 3. Yes, sir. And the Pistons with an 8-point lead. Chauncey Billups to Bruce Bowen for 3. That's good. 5-point game. Hawks with the ball back. Duncan in the post. Making that shot for Atlanta. 109-106. Latrell Sprewell with the jumper. 5-point game. Pistons again. McIlvain losing the ball. AI with the layup. 3-point game. 1:10 left to go. Kevin Garnett stripped. Iverson is going to make another layup, make it a 1-point game with 50 seconds left to go. Sprewell trying to drive. Gets kind of stuck in a corner there. Passing it to Brad Miller. To Baron Davis. To Spree for 3. No! The Hawks could eliminate the Pistons right now. Iverson to Duncan to Iverson with the ball back. Gets blocked. Foul. foul. Hawks with the ball back, 113-110. Bruce Bowen to Billups for 3. No. Pistons get the rebound, intentional foul, and the Pistons will win 117-112. So now it's a 3-2 series. And we're going to be checking out Game 6. So let's do that right now. Let's see. Close game. But the Pistons look to be pulling away. And they will win this game, 124-96. So we're going to have a Game 7. A Game 7. The Hawks, at one point, they were up 3-1. But now we have a Game 7 in the conference semis between the Hawks and the Pistons. Let's get it. Let's see what happens here. And wow, the Pistons are up big. Can the Pistons pull it off? It looks like they will go to the conference finals. They beat the Hawks. The Pistons were down 1-3 in the series, and they come all the way back to beat the Hawks. They're going to face the Celtics in the conference finals. The Lakers are going to face the Clippers. Do you see what I see? Could we be getting Boston and LA, or one of the LA teams? Could we be? All right, I'm done. Bye. Like, subscribe.